going single weapon? Alright.
This is the part where you want me for your tech guy, because I've got a drone to do real footage.
Oh, that'd be badass. See, we're just starting back up again. For a while, we had 27 people here, 25 in Concordia. Fort Riley had 30. Unfortunately, they all kind of, one set got deployed, COVID kicked in, people moved on. Our rules of combat are simple. Head and neck's off limits, don't go for it. Hit someone in the head, make sure they're okay before you beat their ass. Any shot to the arm, which is fingertips to ball joint. Arm goes behind your back, fight without it. You hit in the leg from ball joint to 2 inches above the ground, foot on ground. So 2 inches above the ankle. You lose a leg. Foot on ground doesn't count. Foot in the air does. Basically, small bones in foot don't want to break anything, so we don't target it. And then torso shot, crotch is legal but frowned upon. Ass, top of shoulder, armpits. That's a kill. Back, of course. 3 limbs is a kill, and that's kind of the basics of it. Hand-on weapon. If you get hit on the hand, unless you have armor on it, you still lose the hand or the whole arm. So it keeps it fast-paced. And you're more than welcome to step out with me if you want. I'll show you. We'll go slow. I'll show you.
You managed to get me here. I'm not saying.
Come on. You know you're tempted. Come on.
Let's go.
I like watching this stuff more than anything, though.
Well, I'll give you a fair warning. Once you start it, I started back in '87, and I've been addicted to it ever since. It's a lot of fun. I've already dropped 12 pounds since the last few weeks because we started this shit back up. We've been fighting. We've been trying to fight at least twice a week. Last week we got 3 fights in during the week. Our Sunday, our Tuesday, and 1 extra. Hey, remember, try and vary your shots, Alex. You're just trying to power. There you go. That's good. You're just trying to power through with speed out of desperation. Alright.
We signed there, so.
Alright, fight again then. Yep, riding low.
Did I get you in the face? Right here. Okay. No, with anything but standing, it looks like I'm about to take you right on the chin.
You guys need to fight again. I put my armor on a little low here so it's digging into the top.
I'm gonna get my armor.
Alright, you don't need armor. This is just for me when I drop to my knees.
I'm not bothering with armor today.
Well, this is a training day.
Oh, shit.
I'm just doing this because these got padded knees in them, and if I have to drop to my
He's
knees.
getting it so he can use his arms to block the shots.
Yeah, well, that's how you
That's
use
fine.
your armor. Oh yeah, armor in our game is separated into 4 types. Light, which is quilted padding or light leather. Medium is chainmail or 1/8 inch thick leather. Heavy is 1/4 inch thick leather or splint mail with 18 gauge steel. And plate is either solid 18 gauge plate or thicker, or if you're putting butted plate, which is plate side by side, it has to be at least 16 or 14 gauge to count as plate. So you can basically increase your armor by making it thicker gauge, stronger materials. The only sad part about that is weight.
Yeah.
So you can go out there like a juggernaut, but yeah, you have bits endurance training.
What's that say?
Do you now resist it?
What?
Can you read it now? Most people can't. They get the
It's something clear like a boss.
nuclear.
Oh, okay. Good
Fallout, the video games.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I've played since the first one came out on PC.
Hey, same here, man.
And when they released Fallout 4, they put out a bumper sticker that said nuclear like a boss. And I was like, well, that's a tattoo.
Hell yeah.
And then I've got the Assassin's Creed Black Flag symbol on my shoulder.
I like Assassin's Creed, but I
Black
kind of
Flag's
lost track
kinda
of it
where-
after a while. I got through this second one, but then they started adding just more to the second one, and I kind of lost, actually lost the time to play games.
I never really got into
I fell off at Black Flag. After Black Flag, I didn't really care for him anymore, but I played them all. I played through all of them. And
I've heard a lot of people say Odyssey was a pretty good return to form for them, but I never really got into it.
I like Valhalla.
They had the.
I love Vikings, that's why I wanted to play Valhalla, but I don't have the extra money to spend. I spend it on this shit, so.
They had like a.
I was out of the RC
Chinese
world when I
one
bought
that came
Valhalla.
out that was out free on Game Pass for a while, and I downloaded that, tried it. Hey!
Hey, what you doing?
He brought his gear with him.
Cool, I'll get to do some inspections. I'm going to switch out of fight mode to put on real eyeballs.
Nice help.
Making me work already, man. Nice, lovely.
Right?
Give us a couple weeks and you'll see. Oh, maybe Sunday you'll see some of us in actual proper armor and garb again.
Yeah.
Trying to get our shit put back together. Oh, Randall, this is our Blackfoot is the game name. This is our new guy, Skyler.
Hi.
Don't know if he's our new guy yet. He's just kind of timidly sitting on the sidelines, but you can see him itching to get in a little bit, by a little bit.
Worst comes to fell, like I told him, I've got a quad with where I can start doing aerial footage and stuff, making videos.
Yeah.
If I don't get into the actual fighting, do that kind of stuff for you. And then I could even take one of my 4x4 pickups and do a ground video too. All different angles.
Yeah.
Not bad. More of a block mace than a hammer.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my hammer in Minecraft. Yeah, this one's fine. Didn't feel anything wrong with it. This one I'm going to have to measure because we have 2 inches requirement on
Okay.
the pommels.
Okay.
Foam line is fine. This feels fine. It's a little stiff.
That's all yoga block too.
Yeah, this is the only thing questionable on this end. Worst case scenario, you might put a layer of foam right there,
Okay.
and then you tape it back down. So this one I'll put in the questionable pile.
Okay.
That's only because of the pommel. If you really want to fight with it today, I'll probably let you.
I can guarantee you that's a big pommel. That'll fit.
Oh, yeah. This has got a panty wedge.
Yep.
So you can snag their helmet and rip it off.
Shit. I got, hold on. Okay, they said that. I got to go get my helmet. I'll go get it. This one
For the guys that don't use chin straps.
mine's 10 gauge steel.
So
If
just
it's
rip that
20
off.
plus pounds, it'll tear that thing apart.
One of my favorite pants.
Were you horny when you made this?
Okay, I know what it looks like.
Looks more
These
like
are
a
one of
paddle
my
for the
favorite
bedroom than
pants
anything.
I have.
Hey, how you doing? I'm excited to see you.
This
too.
comes from the guy who has the 7-foot dildo.
True.
I made that.
Yeah, this one's fine.
That's cool.
Pommel would have to measure, but I think it's eye socket. If it's not, it's barely under.
Yeah. This one I need to
Ah,
fit.
Warlord Sports.
No. Gork.
Look. Which one?
Gork.
Okay.
No, not Gork. Ford's phone. Sorry.
Oh,
That
so
one's Ford's phone.
the guys from Warlord Sports who quit, the asshole.
Yeah. Some of my dogs.
Yeah, the guy who runs Warlord Sports, well, actually Warlord Sports quit, but they stopped making, they made 4 LARPing, specifically combat LARPs like us. There's 2 big types of LARPs. There's 1-to-1 scale tabletop. And they're the one like Nero, HFS, and a few High Fantasy Society. And they literally have hit points, and when you swing, you're not allowed to swing full speed. You do 3/4 speed. These are probably considered too heavy, and they're lighter than shit. You need to go out there, 3 normal, 3 normal, 3 normal, 3 normal, 3 normal, 3 normal. Prepare to die, killing blow, 70 damage. And you could block it pretty easily. You weren't allowed to swing very fast, but it was very, very loud game.
Got another question. Box.
Oh, let me see that.
This is a foam football with the ends cut off.
All right, I have to get might be too small.
We do actually have rocks in the game, but
Okay.
Yeah.
they have to be bigger.
Our throwing weapons have one bigger advantage over all the others. We actually allow liquid sealant, silicone sealant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can only put in, let's say this weapon's 4 inches,
Yeah.
so you could do 1/4 of a pound in there. So what would that be? 16. That's about 4 ounces in the center.
Okay.
You put 4 ounces to get more weight because otherwise, the problem with throwing weapons in these games, wind comes by, your weapon goes.
Next thing you know, it's halfway that way across
It's
the field.
terrifying watching you have someone throw a weapon at someone and then the wind hits and it flies faster than you threw it. When the wind hits.
So foam
Well, let's
boomerang.
use this for right now.
So what about a foam boomerang?
This one should be
There are
fine
such
too.
ones.
Like I said, that's right on the edge. Should be fine though. I tightened that.
Actually,
down.
have you ever seen an actual war boomerang?
Yeah,
They're
feel
not
this, man.
exactly
Yeah,
crested. They come
one's
up, they
longer.
crook down.
Yeah.
Man, this is that. Remember that forged foam?
Yeah.
This is one of theirs. Turn it. Hit you.
As a matter of fact,
Nice, loud.
the foam one, this one is, except for the stab tip. Stab tip I did, but that's a forged foam as well.
Alright, so it's a form forged modified with horny word.
Yes, it was. It actually has a name for it too.
Well,
Phallus.
okay. So if I accidentally spill some wine out there, we can keep it.
Yeah.
Aha! I played Amp Guard, but there's some of their guys were so raunchy. They had one dude came out with a flail that looked like a ball sack and he flexed
Anybody
over.
wants water? There's
Yeah,
water.
we got water right there if you want it. Bathrooms inside. I'll show you where if anybody needs it. All right, now so far
I'd
these
be
are,
the guy that would just make a giant penis sword just to run people off. I don't want to get hit by that.
Its fighting name is Phallus, which fits very well.
Oh yeah. I will say this: you'll probably have to get a better cloth cover for this one, especially.
Yeah.
Eventually,
That
that
one
one.
was
The thing is with the pantyhose shit, is you can see that our rules don't allow the foam to be seen.
Okay.
And so basically, because you see they have a rip or tear, and you can see the foam. We fix it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing with that, and I just say temporarily for now.
See, this one is just a sable, so.
Yeah, single edge mark. We do the same thing, but we
Okay.
just have it. We can just put a color mark on it.
Okay.
So what a lot of us do is if we have a cloth cover, we'll just put a different color. Get a
Okay.
paint pen and just.
Okay.
Or my favorite thing to do is write on it, put the weapon name on it, or some cool shit like that. So it's you can see where the where the back edge is, and it looks cool.
All right.
Oh, Joey.
See, this is our only weapon that you can be melee and throw.
The jabbies.
Yep.
This is actually a war javelin. This is, I don't have any red on it, but it's a breaker.
Yeah, that's one of the things in our game that's different from Jag and Bell. If your javelin is 5 foot or taller, it's a red. So it can
I'm
actually
5'8",
damage shields.
so.
Okay.
So you can actually have a javelin volley mean something, unlike with a lot of other games.
Well, the idea is that, like the Roman javelin, what's that called?
So where I used to play football and sometimes stepped in as a quarterback, I should be the guy you keep at the back of the field throwing shit.
Oh
I can't
yeah!
remember what the Roman javelin is called, but
And I'm dead.
they
I
actually
used
have
to be.
blades on 'em.
Been
Oh,
10
yeah.
years, but I used to be good with frickin' bow and arrows. So that's another thing.
That's
I
done
just don't know.
through 2 modifications.
Or-
The only thing I can say that it might need more foam is because where your hand stops might not be 2 inches from the end. Now, let's feel like it's 1.5 inches. How many layers did you use? Anything or something?
Yeah. That's 3 layers of blue camp
Okay, 3, then that's 1.5 inches. You're going to need to put 1 more layer on it.
foam. Okay.
And one thing to be, okay, 1 more layer on it, and then on the cover, we'll get the measurement. This looks like it's at least a medium, so you have to put 2 on the side.
2 red.
2 red marks to show everybody what size the shield it is
Yeah.
and how much structure it has. That's the only thing you have to do for that.
Yeah. It just failed.
So I'll let you use it today. Just don't shield bash with it.
Right. Yeah, that's all it is.
In our game,
Foam.
shield bashing is
It's
allowed, but
okay.
that's why we have 2 inches of foam on the front of the shield. You're not allowed to bash with the side of the shield because that's just too much damn
Yeah.
force. Even with
Oh,
that.
so you can't come up and catch your helmet and rip it off?
No, but honestly, I've never seen anyone's helmet come off in our game because we actually wear chin
That's my
straps.
symbol.
Or like my helm, it's a 20-pound
My
big
symbol.
steel monster. And even though I have to I've taken the straps out because I need to put in new ones. Anyone hits me hard enough to knock that off.
Are they snapped to hold it on, or is it got an actual like thing here in the
buckle.
middle?
Yeah, it's
buckle
got
in
a
the middle. Okay. I was notorious when I played high school football. I was notorious for popping helmets.
Oh yeah, it's because they use snaps.
Yep. I'd catch them
where
with my
did
shoulder.
Alex go?
I'd catch them with my shoulder and bring it up. That's one thing I got actually kicked off the field for a
Not
couple
happy
games.
for-
In
not happy
in
for
one
that.
game, I took off 8 different guys' helmets.
This was
Oh,
my
what?
first.
Put on his armor. I think his mom talked to him for a minute. I don't know what's going on.
I hope he gets his ass back out here soon. All right, should we get to fighting?
Yeah, I need
Oh.
Sounds like
safety
he's coming
lessons.
Yep.
Hey man,
Here you go.
thank you.
All right, found the others. Hey, can you do me one quick favor? Well, no, you guys go fight. I'll go get my helmet. I was going to show my helmet.
Ready.
See, the bad part is if I get into this, I'm going to go full balls to the walls, and I'm going to order everything offline to be exactly what I want it to be,
Actually, well,
and then paint it myself.
design it. My wife does SCA, which is Historical Society. She
Oh,
does
nice.
SCA quality
I
garb.
don't know if it.
I'm an armorsmith. So if you give me the materials, I can put shit together
Okay.
for you. And if I can't, I'm not gonna lie to you and say, well, yeah, I can.
Sure.
I'll say, yeah, it's past me.
Tag.
I'm only an apprentice armorsmith.
I'd be the guy that comes in like a
Ready?
tank and hopes that I.
Lay on.
But then that's the bad part, is draw everybody's attention.
No, that's actually a good thing. See, right here we're doing single, but when we get fighting, when we have like bigger fights, we try to take over other parts. And
Big guy takes
we've had 20 on 20, 30 on 30. Biggest fight I've personally been on is 7,000 fighters on the field. Yeah, that's what everybody says, but it's insane. And we have ranged fighters too. We've got guns, we've got archery.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I'd like to see.
Hey Alex, where did the gun go?
I got it from
Okay, I felt like both.
Okay, I'll go downstairs, get that helmet, and get a couple arrows, show the guys, and then I'll go grab your gun.
So what are you using for archery then?
45-pound pull bow at 28-inch draw, or 630 pounds of power. So if you have a 32-inch draw, it's like a 35-pound pull bow. We got a chart in the rule book for it. I got to get my printer hooked back up so I can print more rule books off. But on our website, you can just download the PDF on the Facebook page. You got past your armor?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When you were in that ponytail, Alex, I know you don't think this way, but I'm just sitting there going, hey, Vato, give me your damn change, man. I got to pick on him. I'll be right back. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Hold on. We both felt it.
Oh, okay.
Done. First shot got
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
it-
No,
okay,
you-
So that's why I went for
Keep
the
going
second
till
one.
you're dead. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Ready? Lay on. Out.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I lost both arms, anyways.
I was out before your other arm.
Okay. So you kept.
We decided if you, and if your foot goes out, it comes back in.
Yeah.
He came back and put all his weight on it.
Okay.
Then rocked back, and it was the second touch. That cut.
Dead.
Oh, motherfucker.
Broke.
Good. Yeah, I did. Let me grab one of the weapons. That's my long. He's gonna work it up.
hand was a bit. Huh? Okay. No, but because of how solid and compact it
This
is.
is one of our guns.
Okay.
That's what we fire. We have cheaper versions too. They're made out of PVC and just colored look okay. But basically, when you go to load it,
So that just teaches you to hit a little bit harder.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I appreciate that.
actually, last two custom made for $140.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, the guy in
Oh, sure,
Australia
so-
did it because the Swordcraft game down there actually.
I'm getting my shield.
Yeah, get your shield. I'm
My
gonna do
sword
random
broke.
shots at you guys. Ah.
Tip broke right off.
Well, dip.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna shoot you. I thought you turned back and saw me, so that's why I was shooting you in there. How did it feel at range?
Not bad. Pretty good.
Pretty good. You could feel it, but it wasn't too light, wasn't too hard.
No.
Yeah, this is a new band ammo we're trying out.
Did it make your nipples hard on contact?
Made it nipples hard firing it.
Hey, some people like, you know, whips and chains and things like that. You never know what they're
Oh, I
teaching.
love flails.
They can bring them into the bedroom. You never know.
Watch it shoot.
Hey, babe, I got something new to try.
You got some money.
From across the room.
That's
What
why
the
that third shot you had on my leg didn't do anything.
Right here, you got just about the equal on that one.
All right.
Assume the position.
4. Any, many, miny, mo, ketchup. Ah, fuck your lockers.
Okay, I gotta go get my shit done.
Yeah,
No, these
So do you
pads
have
are
a
sweaty
bow
now.
also then? Or?
I got a boat
Literally
downstairs.
sliding
I just
around.
got a breeze string it. The arrows. I'll bring the arrow up to show you.
Oh, that's what happens when you buy the $4.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll bring up also one of the cheap ones we make, and I mean the cheap ones are cheap as shit. What we use for the band ammo. This is exercise tubing. You know, it's like between 20 and 30 pounds is what's suggested. We haven't really used enough of them to fucking figure out how to make them 100 times better, but we'll get there. I mean, here. It's one of the reasons why safety glasses are required is because of that ammo right there. That and shit happens. The one design we had before, we actually overlapped it and glued it down, so it was actually had a harder tube inside. So either way, you kind of can't get away with having something more firm where it loads.
Yeah.
Bright side is when it fires, it actually flips around, so it actually
Starts
always
flying
hits
that
this
way.
way.
That's one of those I'd almost try to
Hey,
run.
keep kicking his ass, man. Keep kicking his ass.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back with the other stuff. Just two things over there.
I'd almost try to run this back here about that far. A little more weight.
Yeah. I just moved from Montana a few months ago, and I did a game called Belogoth up there. So this is different. I did miss fighting.
Yeah, I met him at the food bank the other day.
Oh yeah, nice.
He invited me over the other day when he was out here. I didn't have a chance to come by Sunday.
Yeah, that happens. I'm lucky. I just live half a block away. My brother happened to see them out here fighting and knew I liked it, so he came and told me. I came and talked them up, started fighting with them.
Cool. Yeah, I'm more interested in the archery and long range stuff more than anything. 'Cause,
I wish I could, but I can't see shit.
yeah, I can see pretty decent without my glasses. I'm nearsighted, so like small objects far away, I'm not going to see. I'm not going to see an arrow probably coming at me till it gets to about the other side of the street over there. But
Yeah.
another person running at me or whatnot, I'll see them in plenty of time to draw and try to take them out before they get to me.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to that shower tonight.
Hey, this is my light helm.
Oh nice.
I got the bevel downstairs, but I got to redo the padding. This is my Beast of the SCA helm. Here. Want to try it on? Might want to take your glasses off.
Yeah, because those are too expensive to paint.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's so long that it sits on my damn shoulders.
Yeah. It's actually designed to sit on the armor, so if you take a headshot, it bleeds the kinetic force into the torso.
Okay.
We're joking about being a tank of a helmet.
Oh hell yeah! It's 10 gauge steel. I got a sheet of 10 gauge for free.
Oh,
And while I was at school for mechanical engineering, I used their department to cut it, move it, weld it.
Nice. That's gonna be fun.
All right.
Heavy metal.
Lar. Starting to get some Lar attitude going there.
Hell yeah. And I made it flat because flat helms in the SC are called mace landing pads. And I said, fuck it, hit me there. I won't feel it. I'll still call it. I won't.